You know, every time I watch Andrew Huberman, something changes in me. It makes me feel like I'm not doing enough with my time. In reality, maybe I'm not. So today we're gonna do Andrew Huberman's routine, but there's a twist. I'm gonna take his routine and adapt it into my lifestyle. The reason why I'm doing this is because his life is different than my life. But as well, in other creators' comment sections, they said this is the perfect productivity routine for people without jobs or hobbies, LMAO. If you think about it, yeah. And then there's this long one. I'm not gonna get really into that one, but let's just read a little bit. These kinds of routines are not possible for people that have 9-to-5 jobs and families. I would recommend any normal individual to try to implement some type of these tips. And that's exactly what we're doing, whatever your name is. So yes, for the next 72 hours, we're gonna see what tips and tricks I can take from his lifestyle and put it into my lifestyle. Let's get it. Okay, Hubes says to wake up at a consistent time. Again, I'm not following his routine exactly how he's doing it. I'm taking what he's doing and adapting it into my life. So Hube says, wake up at a consistent time, and my consistent time is around 6:45 right now. So 6:45, wake up, write it down. Cool. I'll do that. Also, he says, drink some water as soon as you wake up. With lemon, preferably. I don't know if I have any, but we'll see. It's pretty good. So essentially, drinking water actually helps you out a whole lot more in the morning because we are sleeping around, let's be honest, maybe 5 to 8 hours, and we're dehydrated. Meow to you. Oh snap! You actually lose water as well when you breathe. Fun fact: I don't know if you knew this, but you lose fat by breathing it out. Isn't that pretty cool? So in reality, also at night, we're losing fat. Okay, I get it. You want attention. But regardless, what we're gonna do now is we need to get a little bit of sunlight. Now, it's like 7:15 in the morning and there's not much sunlight out. Huberman says to get around 10 to 20 minutes. So we're gonna go out on a patio and we're gonna get at least something. We got the tofu joining me, but looks like he doesn't want to be here. It's cold. Even though it was pretty cold outside, getting a little bit of sun exposure, even though it's not a lot, was still very beneficial. And this is why I have the jacket on. To be productive in our day, we have to start our day being productive. So that's what this whole thing is about. Again, I'm not cosplaying Huberman. I'm not doing what he's doing exactly. I'm taking what he did and putting it into my day. From what I've seen other creators do is that they take Huberman's day and they do exactly what he does. It's a nice YouTube video. I want to be a little bit more real about it. Okay, this is my real life, and I've seen comments saying, yeah, this helps if you don't have a job or you have a bunch of time in your day. I wanted to see if I could take his productivity day and add it into mine. For the next hour, we need to do light tasks. Basically, we need to start our day with some type of productivity, and most of us, we wake up and we don't make our bed. So that's exactly what we need to do to feel a little bit more productive, and it feels nice when you come back home and your bed is made and you don't have to worry about it. You don't feel dirty. That's right, Tofu. Tell him. It's kind of hard to be productive when you have cats, isn't it? Hey, what are you doing? He's so talkative. Here. That's no Huss, that's not mine, I swear. Well, it could be. I don't have curly hair, but, never mind. Okay, so that's done now. What we need to do is just do like little light tasks. So I know everyone always thinks it's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna do this emails, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But if it fits your lifestyle, if you wanna do something like this, clean up around the house. That's light tasks right now. Then we'll get into the deep work part. Anyway, so we're gonna do our light tasks first, which is just little stuff around the house. And then we're gonna get into our deep work block. Funny thing is right now is that we cannot drink caffeine. And the reason why that is because it spikes up the cortisol level. And usually what we do, as soon as we wake up and throughout the day, first thing we do, drink coffee. A couple hours later, we crash. And what do? We drink a little bit more coffee. So Hube says that if we can actually delay that, it actually helps out our cortisol. Actually helps out our cortisol level spike. Okay. Now the thing is, I'm taking all this information from Huberman. I'm not 100% a professional on this specific topic. Okay. It's crazy over there. I do feel like once, because I'm guilty on this. I don't drink coffee, but I drink energy drinks. Is it a little bit worse? Yeah, it is. But I just don't judge. With this next block, what Hubes does is this is the deep work block. I'm gonna take this time to use it as more of a getting emails sent out, getting programming done, creating reels, shorts. Now again, this can be a little bit different for you. The deep work block could be, I don't know, if it's your day off, go walk, go clean around the house. Again, you don't have to follow Huberman's daily schedule. This needs to fit your schedule. We all live different lives. So for the next hour and a half, I'm gonna be here doing this. Time is up. 90 minutes have passed by and I feel pretty good about it. Like, I got a lot done. Like, I'm already feeling productive. Okay, so Huberman does say to delay the caffeine either for like 60 to 90 minutes. I delayed it by like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. I actually feel pretty good about it because I would, if I'm being honest, I would wake up, crack open a Ghost, and I just drink it. And I'll be super honest with you, in the middle of the day, I definitely would feel super tired. And then my mind is saying, okay, here. I would naturally want to take another energy drink or have more caffeine. If we delay caffeine, then actually it's gonna help us take less if we actually think about it. Most of us take caffeine just because of the energy boost. Some of them, like me, I like the taste of it. I like the sweetness, I like the sourness of the Ghost or energy drinks or whatever it may be. But if you're gonna take something away from this video, is use caffeine when needed, not just as every single meal. For example, don't drink an energy drink every single meal, like or at lunch and dinner. Don't do that. Just do it when it's needed. I'm getting ready to work out, so I'm using the caffeine based on what I need it on, and that's basically just from my workout. I love this flavor. It just brings back good memories. So starting off with legs, well, that's today's workout, regardless. Hack squat is one of my favorites to do. Again, when Andrew Huberman says, so workout, at least you're staying active. It doesn't have to be working out, it can be walking. Whatever you think it's an active lifestyle or an active activity, just do it. For me, it's working out. Now, if I would do Andrew Huberman's workout, he does around 3 sets of 15 reps. But if I were to do Andrew Huberman's workout, it's catered to his body, not mine. So I'm gonna do what feels right for me. It's 11:20 right now. I've been at it for, I was at the other machine for about like 30 minutes waiting for this to open up. Everything I wanted was taken. So now I got the ones that I want. Like a revolving door. I need a minute. A night out in Boston. I need a minute right now. Dropped it. These weights feel different than the ones at Lifetime. It's great, it's fine. I'm not complaining, actually, I love it. And I love it. I love it so much. That's it. Time is up. When we first eat breakfast in the morning, especially with the carbs, our body pretty much goes into rest and digest mode. So in all actuality, we get pretty tired throughout the whole day. So naturally we wake up, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, naturally wake up with a natural energy. If you delay food just by a little bit, you stay a little sharper, you're more alert, and you're a little bit less sleepy. So this is why Huberman does what he does. He delays coffee and he delays his breakfast so he can allow his body to wake itself up. If you train early, if you feel a little bit anxious in the morning or all that fun stuff, trying to gain muscle, I would definitely recommend for you to eat. This is a tool to help our body. It's not a lifestyle. Delaying your first meal can actually keep your brain switched on. In whole actuality, I felt really good. I felt really good in my workout. I felt good in the morning, doing what I had to do, just being productive. And the whole thing about this whole video is being productive. Soup. Almost died. The sausage got stuck in my throat. After working out and eating, naturally what happens is that we get pretty tired. and we have like that crash. So Hube says that the best thing that we could do is probably just walk. Like I said, I feel really productive today. Now, after I was choking on that sausage, I thought I was gonna not see the rest of the day. But here we are, we're good. Hopefully I don't choke on any more sausage. So now that I'm done with the walk, I am gonna work a little bit. I guess do some emails or do as much as I can, little admin work. But since I don't have a lot of stuff to do, I'm gonna start with, I think it's called the something psi? Sociological psi. So I'm gonna look up a YouTube video on how to do all these because I am not too well versed on any of this. The explanation that it says, 2 short inhales through the nose, 1 long slow exhale through the mouth. Wow, I feel relaxed. Feeling healing. If you want to see if you want to do exactly what I did, just look up feeling healing, and he did great. He was inside me, and it was awesome. Made it to work now for the next 4 hours. So the first hour, I need to respond to emails, get people scheduled, get people in the schedule. I can't film out there. I can't film anything else, so I'm safe in here. Don't want to get in trouble. So I'm just gonna respond to some emails. So from this time, from 4 to 8, that's when this whole thing. So I'm gonna lock in. Instead of audiobooks, I think it's best to actually read the actual book. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe I'm actually getting kind of tired. Shows how boring this book is. No, I'm just kidding. No, I felt like I lived 2 days just because of how productive I was. Now it's time to go to bed. Let's see what our recovery score is going to be. Hopefully it's in the same spot. All right, lights out. Yo, it's kind of dark in here. I'm not happy. And the reason why that is, look at my recovery score. Look at it, it's like 38%. I did wake up a couple of times. I did have some stomach problems. I think it was a chicken that I ate last night. My sleep was still at an 85, so that's good. This morning is gonna be a little bit different because I am back up all until 12 p.m. Not a bad thing. Again, the whole thing is about being productive, and me being productive like that is great. These habits should fit in your schedule. Don't copy anyone else's. Don't copy mine, because my lifestyle's way different than your lifestyle, I would assume. I feel good. Even though I only got like a 38% recovery score, workout, I mean, it's only the first one that I'm doing right now. It's feeling pretty good. Hube's routine actually does help, not just in productivity, but in, I don't know, mental clarity. She got a fish tank. So that's why we had to delay lunch after the workout. But it's cool. I mean, she got everything she needed for the fish tank.
Even a stand.
Even a stand. So this is from Counterfeit? Wow. It's called Counterfeit Meals. Wow, I never realized that. Anyways, what is this one again? Jalapeno popper mac and cheese. Pretty good. Well, if anything, we were pretty productive today because she got her fish tank that she wanted. And now we have this, and then we're probably gonna set that up and then have dinner and then wind down for the night. Decided to end off the night just kind of doing everything that I needed to do. Edit this video, maybe work on some thumbnails, crank out some ideas. While doing this, we also decided to watch a little bit of Hunter x Hunter. It's a really good anime if you haven't watched it yet. Day 3 of this whole thing, and this is actually getting pretty easy. Having a routine actually helps out so much more than you think. Finally found, I think it's Hube's drinks, but he promotes it a lot, so I'm gonna assume that he owns it, maybe owns a little bit of a share. He's a smart guy, why wouldn't he? This one is the Bluephoria, which reminded me of Euphoria, not the pre-workout, the show. It was an okay show. I don't know what, naturally caffeinated. I don't know what this actually is. 150 milligrams of caffeine. I can barely smell it. You know, it's not that bad actually. Like I thought it was gonna be really herby, you know what I'm saying? But if this is what Hube's feels like inside me, I want him inside me every day. First meal of the day. It's been a reoccurring thing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But what I've been realizing, and what Canela's been realizing, is it's getting kind of boring. Like, not following it to the T, but actually following his routine. He doesn't eat a lot. He does not eat a lot. Therefore, throughout the day, I get a little bit hungry. It's better than the military diet or the David Goggins one. Gotta get all of it, you know? I miss donuts. You know, the walk was great and everything, but I'm starting to feel flatter than Kylie's Earth. You know, I just like, I'm not eating enough. Like, I wanted a donut earlier. The thing is with this, like this whole thing is great. I'm just not used to any of this. You know, I looked up, what does Hubes do when he's hungry? You know, and I saw that it was either a protein shake or nuts. And you know, I can't go wrong with a good nut. Didn't want a Fairlife, so I just feel too lazy right now to actually make a protein shake. So I'm gonna eat a David bar. I believe Hubes does promote this as well. You know, guess what? We're sponsored. No, I'm just kidding. No, imagine if we were. No, that was cool. That'd be cool. 28 grams of protein. So you know, they always promote it like, don't drink your protein, just eat it. And this is it right here. You know, and then I'll be full. But maybe I would have taken the nut instead. Nah. Time to actually eat now. And it's gonna be sushi. I've been waiting for this. So we got volcano rolls. We got all the fun stuff. Now, I mean, it's 6:52. Should do is okay, so we can sleep pretty well. And then I gotta end off the third day with this. This is all you can eat, so we're gonna eat everything. I'm gonna eat everything. Because like I told you, I was feeling flatter than Kylie's Earth. I almost choked again. I keep choking in this video. So what's the reason why we eat so many carbs? To restore glycogen, yes. So we can sleep better. Does Hubes say that? Probably. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I forgot. Okay, Hubes says it.
I'm an avid podcast listener of
Hubes.
There's many aspects of having a routine. The secret of your success is your routine. Don't follow someone else's routine. Follow your own. Figure out what works best for you. Figure out what doesn't work for you. But if you can take something away from this video, if you win the morning, you win the day. So go out there and be productive.